Morning guys, Metal Detectors of Dorset here, Simon speaking. I'm going to go out and give it a go digging and see if we can find anything today, and hopefully we'll get back to you in a minute when we find our first signal. Cheers guys, see you in a bit. So I've come to my first signal and I'm going to give it a dig. Well, I've already started digging it. I'm going to see what it is. Alright, cheers guys. Alright guys, so it's out of the hole now. It's just a bit of rubbish. Never mind, on to the next one. Cheers guys. Okay guys, so I've come back to my next signal and I'm going to give it a dig and see what it is. Guys, holy crap, is that real silver? Guys, is that what I think it is? Is that a silver brooch? Right. I'm not sure what that is, guys. I have to give that a closer look later, give it a clean up and see what we can see on it. I don't think there's any marks on it or anything, but we'll have a look later. Alright, cheers guys. Right guys, I'm on to the next signal. And I've got it out. So, have a look, see what it is. Guys, oh my god, I thought that was a blooming hammered then. Look at that. It's just a bolt, I think. Oh god. I saw the silver shine in there, look. Never mind. On to the next one. Cheers guys. Guys, so I've come to my next signal, so we'll see what it is. Probably another ring port, but still in the hole. Oh, my hand. Guys. What is that? Is that silver? Is that silver? Nice. I think that's silver, guys. Right, I'm going to take this on and I'll give this a clean up and we'll get a picture of it later. Cheers, guys. Hi, guys. Literally, there was another signal right next to the hole. And it's another silver thing. What these things are. Whether it's silver or not. It was literally right next to the other hole. Alright, anyway, guys, I'll get back to you later. Cheers.
Good morning, everyone. It's actually it's not morning, it's afternoon, isn't it?
Hey, two.
Anyway, we just thought we'd show you a few things. We've been here for about 4 hours now. We've had numerous things off this little field here before, mainly musket shot, which we think is from the English Civil War about in the 1640s, to do with Charles I or Charles II. Got some really terrific little finds today. Got a very, very nice button, which is very early, I think, and it's gold and silver plated on the front. The back is plain and gold, as you can see. There's some lead musket balls, which I presume are from the English Civil War. There's a beautiful little token here, which has got a date on it, which is quite clear. It says his halfpenny, and these was issued when there was a shortage of small change in England in the 1600s, and there's a date there, 1670. And that's a really nice find, and that's the local one actually. It's from Dorset. There's a very interesting little badge there with like a royalist emblem. This is silver, and if you can look closely, you'll see actually it's a lion with a crown on it, which is what makes me think it's probably English, again English Civil War, possibly royalist. We'll have to do some research on that one. And this here is my best find of the day, a totally unexpected little coin. And this we believe to be a Celtic Stator, which will be approximately 2,000 years old. It's got completely blank on the concave side, which I think is where they used to stamp them, just on one side only, before they'd really got the hang of making coins back then in this country. And again, that's silver. Nice little detail on that, and probably from one of the early Celtic tribes that occupied Dorset at that time. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed just looking at a few little finds that we've made today, and we'll make a few videos shortly, and see you soon. All the best. You can add that one on later if you want.
That's recording now anyway. Hi guys. had a few musket balls today. Civil War. Adrian's had a couple of them as well. And I was also lucky enough to have a hammered coin. It's Charles I. Lovely coin. Don't know if you can see any detail on that, but we'll do a couple of pictures later just to show you. And also, while I was finding this coin, I was walking across the field and I also came across this piece of stone. And I thought, well, that looks unusual. And we actually think it's an old Stone Age flint axe tool. If I can get it out. It's about 6 inches long. You can see where it's been napped in different directions. So they would have had it in their hands like that. But this also, it looks like it's one that's not completed. It's only been sort of like napped on the one side. So it's almost as if they've chucked it away. And that's it. We'll get back to you later. Cheers. Guys, Mountain Detectives of Dorset here. We've come to our land. We're going to go out and have a dig and see what we can find. Adrian's in the background there getting all the detectors out. We've got the E-track and my spade, my trusty spade. A bit heavy, mind. I think I should get a smaller one. The Garrett. Are we taking the Garrett for a spare? Do we need to take that one today?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, and we're taking the Garrett for a spare. There's my big monster boots, as Adrian calls them. What else has he got in the old trick of van of tricks?
Hi guys, can you hear me speaking? Hopefully you can.
Knox 800 comes out.
If you can pop a comment in
Adrian
the
Spade.
in the chat, that would be cool.
And here we go. All right, cheers guys. We'll get back to you when we have some finds.
Morning everyone. Adrian here from the Metal Detectives of Dorset. I'm out with Simon today. One of our favourite. Can everybody hear me in the chat room? Basically, I've marvellous. Thank you, Doodles, and thank you, Mama. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. It's great to see you guys. These are actually videos from our playlist, but we thought we'd actually play them and have a chat with you guys.
If you want to bring the camera down, Stein, just show everyone.
To make new ones.
There's
So
my pinpointer, of course, and there's the jar.
there's Simon saying hello.
And if you look there, you'll see that
internet
jar.
wizard. He's worked very hard.
We're wondering what's in it.
To get this computer sorted, you know. So thankfully we're back online. So it's been a bit of a problem, but we're back,
rubbish.
which is cool.
Really
And it's absolutely brilliant to see everybody. There's a few names in the chat, and I did say hello as you came in earlier via the typewriter, so hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. Am I sort of too loud above the video, or is it just about right?
There it's underneath.
I will do, absolutely.
I wonder if it's a small rubbish pit somewhere. Carry on, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, guys, this is a video where we dug up a gypsy pit with old bottles in it. It was quite an interesting place.
There's a pottery there, and there's a bit of glass there, and there's another little bit of pottery there. So, could be some kind of rubbish. Tiny little rubbish pit, I don't know. Funny place to have it in the middle of a field like this. Really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. There's another
Bottle.
Bottle of some sort.
Okay, Doodles, how am I sounding, mate? Hopefully the volume's gone up slightly on my voice.
This isn't very old stuff, that's 1940s. That little jar is. I must admit, I was thinking there was going to be a few coins in that jar, you know?
Yeah.
For the guys in the USA, when they're on the Civil War sites, they find rubbish pits over there with amazing stuff and like buckles and everything to do with the Civil War. See what's in here. Another bottle. This is like a little rubbish pit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Looks like it.
Funny place for it to be in a ploughed field, though. It's where the farm labourers made the small pit to dump their rubbish when they were doing.
Okay, guys, really appreciate your help with this. And can you tell me how my vocals are doing now compared to the video, please? And it's really great to see everybody. If I could go to the top of the chat and shout you all out, I have seen all your names, so thank you everyone for popping in. And if you carry on chatting, I'll just shout you out as I see the name. It saves me going back up the list. All right, guys. So, all right then, I can see, obviously I saw Tinks earlier, I saw Mama, I saw Doodle's Gone Digging, Mr. Hidden Treasure, we got Doc Detector, welcome.
Is that Marmite?
Digging Channel, Liz, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for popping in, Liz. NG Mike, Gold Prospector, how you doing? Really good to see you guys.
Some bread in the car, we could have some Marmite.
Love it or hate it. I actually quite like it.
And if I've forgotten anybody, just keep typing, I'll shout you out. I might repeat it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's great to actually see you guys. And we are going to go live later.
Yeah, a big watcher.
We really are.
Call them watcher. Down in the hole, we seem to have found a little bit of material.
Sondel Sven, sweet lady, how you doing?
Oh, well,
nice to see you. Look. Digging dirt, metal detecting, how you doing? I bet you can't wait to get out and finish it.
Yeah. That's probably what's giving me the big signal, then, because it's
South Coast Detecting, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
There, though.
Yeah.
Almost looks like the edge of a horseshoe, but I don't know about that.
This was a very interesting pit that we found in the field. And originally I thought I'd found
the edge of another
charcoal
bottle,
coins,
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
They are in there. Check them out.
That's it. Right, that's a bit of iron stuff. Look. No idea.
Hello, Alan Jers. How you doing? Welcome.
What that would be, there's a bit more. Oh, that's glass. Gotta be so careful with the fingers.
Okay, someone's just said that the video may be a little bit loud compared to me, but I'm not sure how to adjust it. So.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Is it quite sounding good down there?
We've got this big signal now. It's behind the loop.
Sure.
Oh, that's a ship of space, Joe.
Okay.
1940s, bits of pottery, so I presume this is just like a small rubbish pit, really.
Yeah, Doodle is just pointing us out there too.
What is it? A wheel rim? A lid from the milk churn that's rotted out?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Just adjusting the volume, guys.
Well, that's one hell of a funny thing to bury in a field, in the middle of a ploughed field. Really?
It is.
what Doodles just said there a moment ago, but I didn't really see it, so
What's
I'm not
that?
sure. I don't know, but it's grass. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Grass. Ah, Doodles says turn my volume up slightly and the video down a fraction. So. Okay. Yeah, this is a new idea, lads and lasses. It's just basically Simon's had a brand new computer arrive, which has cost him a small fortune, unfortunately.
And it just shows you.
And it's taken him
Yeah.
time to get it adjusted and sorted out with cameras, etc.
There you go, guys.
So-
We've got a nice little object. Objedar.
Who's not Zadar? We thought was rich.
I don't know what it is, but it's cool.
Doodles, can you be my advisor, mate? How is it
Shall we
sounding?
try and pinpoint you again?
Terry says it sounds. Actually, everybody can just tell
get
me
that
how's
little
the
bit? Yeah.
volume of me compared to the video.
There you go, guys. There's another piece of brass or copper come out as well. It's like a
That's-
wheel.
Yeah, okay.
Don't know what that is.
Guys, can you tell me how am I sounding now compared to the video? Can you hear me better?
Quite a big bottle there, mate. Oh no, that's the broken one. So careful, it's broken glass. 1940s style.
Michelle, how you doing, lovely lady? How are you? Nice to see you.
See the glass there? Yeah. I think that might
Michelle
be.
is a lady who lives in America and she makes the most amazing hats and scarves and cowls.
And another
Very, very colourful stuff, actually. Oot and a boot with Ali. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to you. And if I have actually missed anybody, I do apologise.
Guys, so I don't know if you can see, but there's a
Just try
coin
twisting
sticking
this.
out of the ground just there.
Okay, guys, we're just going to get this balanced. And just to let everybody know, we are going to do a live later. Now that we've got the equipment sorted out, we'll be back on live
Nice
later.
old penny.
We haven't set a time yet, so if you pop the notifications bell on for our channel, then you'll know that when we're actually on, and then we can actually do a real good show. But in the meantime, guys, if you haven't seen these videos, they really are quite interesting. And can everybody tell me in chat now, please, how does the volume sound? Oh, okay. Well,
It's right down there.
Doodle says about muting the video and then talk us through as a commentator, but that's a great idea, Doodles. But I think there might be a slight delay. We're not sure if there's a slight delay. But yeah, I'd love to talk you through the videos because I remember what we were finding and everything. So yeah, I'll do that. Yeah,
No,
they're a
penny.
good idea.
Right, there you go. Google Chrome. There we go. They should only hear you now talking.
Okay, cool.
So ask them.
Right then, guys. Hopefully now at the moment, all you can hear is me speaking. Is that correct?
Right, guys, we're back again now. I've just dug a big hole here, and I've had loads of stuff come out. Really strange bits and bobs. I think it's a rubbish pit, possibly a gypsy.
Yeah, I want to know if
pit
the
from when they used to
volume's
camp on this, land
working
we've been told.
okay, as it were.
So if you can, I'll just show
I
you
think
what
that
we
should be on a
found.
little
Talk you
bit,
through it very
or maybe
quickly.
not.
As we
Can you
move
guys
off
hear me
onto the
okay?
hill up there, there's a whiskey bottle, I think. It's a bottle that says Condis fluid. I haven't seen one like that before. Maybe somebody can tell us what that would have been in that. Another small bottle. Quite cute.
Okay,
really.
well, basically, Doodles,
Another
I've got
one.
a bottle in my hand. I've actually got
It's
a couple
quite
of bottles
nice.
which we dug up out
Chipham's
of what we
Place,
call
that
the
was the
gypsy
first
pit,
one.
because the gypsies used to park on this land
Marmite.
in times
3
gone by,
Marmites.
from the 20s onwards, really, maybe a bit earlier.
Quite nice. 4 ounce
And we were told
Marmites
about this
and
place.
a 2 and a bit
Awesome,
ounce,
digging
whatever
dirt,
it
metal
is.
detected. Thank you. You can both hear me.
Another
Everybody
small
can hear me
bottle.
now. That's great.
Lots of fragments. Now that's what gave me the good signal.
Oh, Mama, here's both.
Nice interesting piece of metal.
Well, anyway, I'll just talk you through. How's that?
Piece, but amongst it is all these
Yeah,
little bits of
southeast.
pottery.
Look out for us, mate. We'll catch you
Together,
in a
quite
bit.
interesting.
So thanks for popping in, buddy. It means a
Foster and
lot. That's cool.
Clark's
limited Maidstone. Maybe
Yeah, so
somebody can
basically
tell me
this
what
was
would have been in that.
a field location where we knew that the
See what it
gypsies
says
had
there?
used many years ago, because we was
Eiffel
told
Tower lemonade.
about it by the farmer. So I
How
was
cool is that?
detecting, Simon.
Then we've had
detecting.
this bits of tin, broken bottle,
What's that?
piece of old blue and white pottery. And maybe somebody can tell me what kind of pottery that was.
I think it'd be nice for them to actually hear me as well.
And then there's a broken
to hear that.
dolly's head.
They need to watch that. Really.
There's an ear, a chin, and a lip. But I didn't find the rest, just that. And then just little bits and bobs of broken pottery. So we're gonna, that's from the painting. That's a congealed blob of paint. It's very heavy. We think that's the top of a milk churn. We're not sure. And that's basically it, guys. So if you see all these little bits and bobs,
No, so they can't hear. They can't hear anything now in the video.
Show on the whole side. Quite deep, and it's kind of spread out, and it's kind of come to an end now. Anyway. So I'm going to clear all the rubbish up, dump the rubbish, take the bottles home.
Trouble is, you can't, because it's quite confusing. Because when I was just listening to it downstairs,
Right, guys,
you had you
cheers.
talking, you had the
Thank
video
you.
playing, and it was so confusing. It was like listening to two people at once, you know, and you just can't understand what you're saying, really.
Well, it is a test, like you say. We've got to sort it out. Hey, Lucky Dog, how you doing, Lucky Dog Productions? This is actually a test at the moment. We're testing new equipment, and we're trying to get the volume balances correct.
Morning, guys.
So basically, we're testing this equipment.
At the beach, and we're going to give it a go. Might be teching on the beach and see what we can find. And
so, can they hear what you're saying on there?
Cheers, guys. See you soon. Hi, guys. So we've made it to the beach, and we're going to go and give it a dig and see what we can find. We'll get back to you when we get signal.
Pretty cool if you have that playing. Well, I'd rather the video be playing and I can just talk occasionally. How's that? And I'll keep it to a minimal. Just welcome people in. That'll be all right, I think.
Hi, guys. So we've had our first signal, and we're going to give it a dig now and see what it is. Put it down there. Productions. Hello.
I've just said hello to Lucky Dog. Yeah. Met them in Kathy's channel the other night. Which means what? Oh dear.
There it is. It's a penny. Hi, guys. So I'm on to my next signal.
So we couldn't really do that later on along anyway. Right. Well, that's better than nothing, sure.
There we go, guys. I think it's a half penny or an old penny, I'm not sure, but we'll give it a clean up later and then we'll get back to you.
Hello, Steve Northwest. How are you, mate?
Right guys, come to my next signal. It doesn't seem to be very good, but we'll give it a dig and see what it is.
Yeah, so at the moment we can't presently use a camera. This was a detecting day where Simon went out. I wasn't actually there at the
Still in
time.
the hole. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, it's a coin.
We did have quite some interesting stuff, some quite interesting things.
Looks to be a 50p coin. 50p coin, Roosevelt. Alright, cheers guys, we'll get back to you when we find the next signal. Now we know this is working fine like this. I know that this machine will be able to work on OBS. Need to get rid of stream.
Ozark Lady Cooks, Ozark Creative Moods. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Really, really nice to see you all.
Have you seen the big ship?
We're just running a few videos at the moment, testing our audio equipment. But in the meantime, please have a chit chat and enjoy the videos.
So, hello guys. Today we're on the beach and we're going to find if we can find any gold or stuff.
At the moment, Sandals fan, we're just testing equipment. We will at some point actually be able to play other people's clips, which would be nice.
So far we found a coin and it was 50p and a 1 pence. So hey guys, we're back and we had another signal.
There you go. Don't touch any of the things. Right guys, so to the next signal. Hello. Are you pointing at it?
Welcome, Carrot Collects. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody, actually.
Stay down there. Squid down to the ground.
We're just testing equipment and hopefully I'll be back on camera shortly. But in the meantime, guys, just enjoy chatting and enjoy the little videos.
Guys. Look what we found, Roosevelt.
This was a lucky day for Simon.
Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but there's money in there. Wow.
And we've got pounds
We need
too.
to keep this quiet, don't we? And we'll have a look at it later. Look at me. Cheers, guys. We'll get back to you.
Sorry,
Our
mate.
next signal, so I'll pass you over to the filmer. It's a bit of a weird one. Because it says it's all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah, that was better with that light on as well. Okay. Well, it did change the way things looked as well.
Oh, I thought that was it.
It is.
No.
Oh.
It's showing us all over the place over it.
Nice and relaxing to hear the sea waves breaking, I think.
Maybe it's a pirate treasure. So you are making using an old camera.
BC Treasure Tales, welcome. How you doing, mates? Nice to see you.
Just move back a little bit for us, well. Strange.
Yeah, guys, how is the sound now? Because I can see the screen, you can see me hopefully, and hopefully you can hear me okay. If you can just tell me in the chat, that would be cool. As I say, this is a test on equipment. However, this video probably will be put up on our channel anyway, with live chat, so you'll all be seen, which is pretty cool. Lucky Dog Productions. Basically, I'm Adrian, and my best mate Simon. We share a channel together, metal detecting, of course. Spondle
Guys,
Sven, see you later. Have a great day. Nice to see
It
you.
might
Thank
be
you
a
for
pirate
popping in.
treasure.
Sure, Isabel.
I think on this
So
video,
find out in a minute.
Simon found
If
quite an old
it
token.
doesn't come out, we'll just move on. If it's too deep.
Yes, Doodles, we know the good
Yep.
camera that we were using
So
a moment ago
we're going to
has actually the battery's gone.
see
So
if it
we've gone
is
to an older
still
camera,
here.
and we know it's not very clear at the moment, but we'll work on that. Not to worry. Thank you. Right. Yes, the old camera that Simon has doesn't support Windows 10 because his computer is Windows 10. So it isn't compatible. That's why we're playing around at the moment, trying to get things sorted out and balanced. But that's what the problem is at the moment. But can you guys hear me loud and clear if I'm talking anyway? Hopefully you can now. Ozark Lady Creative Moves, it's great to see you. It's great to see all you guys, BC Treasure, everybody, it really is.
Trouble is, it keeps
That's
pulling
great, Doodles, thank you, mate. Excellent. So I think we've got it balanced quite well now. Yeah, so you guys can see me, so I can have a little chin mug with you now. That's great. Okay. Super good to see you. Well, this is the day that it's a very expensive shirt.
Yeah, I can see it.
What is it?
Yeah, so we're running through some of our earlier videos. It's quite interesting actually going through them because
Do you just
I
move your
haven't
hand back a
seen
bit? What is it?
I haven't seen many of them for quite some time. Simon's downstairs just popped a message in the chat and said it cost him a fortune for the shovel. Brilliant.
Maybe a treasure chest.
No, I don't think so. No. No, leave it.
No.
No, it's a big bit of rusty metal.
Okay.
And hopefully you guys can hear the introduction. And it's kind of in sync because I'm like dancing now and there's a moon on the screen.
Okay, guys, I'll just call you back because I've had my next signal and I can see it right there on the surface.
Hey, Metal Detecting Channel. How are you, mate? Good to see you.
Easy as that. Another penny. Cheers, guys. We'll get back to you on the next one.
Like I'm making a bed for me. Like from that bed, it's bigger than that bed.
Hi, guys, and that's it for the beach hunt. And we did really well. We found that little 50p coin and a penny and an old penny. And also we found that plastic case, an old Tic Tacs sweets thing, and it had, I think it had, well, I haven't looked yet, it had like £10, £20 or something in there with some pound coins. So we'll have a look, we'll get that out later and see. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, cheers, guys. See you later. Thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. Cheers, guys. See you soon. Hi, guys. This is that coin that I thought was an old penny. I'm not really sure what it is. I think that's a little boat there, and there's like a reef at the bottom. Can you see it? If any of you know what it is, please leave a comment at the bottom in the comment section. That'd be brilliant. Thank you. And
That
before I
token
go,
that you guys can see there was a very, very early token that Simon found, dated to the 1750s.
This that we found. I can't believe it, guys.
Oh,
Look. The reason why we found it was because obviously there's a pound coin in there. But I didn't even open this yet. Hold on. I think there's like 22 quid in it.
It's been a long time since I saw this video, and Simon actually sent me a clip up, and I was absolutely shocked as to what was in this Tic Tac box.
All right, guys, it's 3 quid.
He had an incredible find here, really.
Oh my god.
And it's not something you can do all the time, is it? Or every day. I haven't ever found anything like this in my life.
How much is in there? Holy sh! Oh my god. I thought it was like 20 quid, guys. Look, 1, 2, 3, £4. It's 5. It's 10. 20. That's 30. 35. 40. 50, 60. 70, 80. 84 £, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rosabelle is going to be so thrilled. I thought it was like 22 £. Oh my god. Guys, this was literally in the sand, buried. Who would do that? Who would leave that there? $10, 30, 50, 70, 5, 80, £84. Oh my god. Alright guys, if you like this if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Oh my god, I'm well over the moon. Alright, cheers guys, thanks.
Anyway, Simon's got a grown-up shovel now, everybody. So, yeah, that was quite an interesting hunt for Simon, and I have not really been on beaches at all. I used to go beach detecting when I was very, very much younger, and I used to, pull out quite a few bits, good bits and bobs. I did have one gold ring off a beach, and here's the blast from the
We're still on the
past.
building site, and in actual fact, I've just got quite a good signal here. I'm hoping it's a hammered. Only time will tell. And just to let you know, they've actually taken off a lot of soil off this side. So most of the Victorian stuff, the silver paper, wrinkles, cans, etc., our favourite friends, aren't actually here. So you can dig down in compacted soil like this, and in actual fact you can find a hammered within 1 or 2 inches of the surface, which is quite a thrill actually. Bloody hard work to dig, but hopefully this signal will be something of interest to show you. Scrap it, Si. Fucking washer. Medieval washer, okay, it's probably Roman actually. That throws my theory to one side about the shovel being moved.
Did you guys hear me swear then? I actually swore. Scrap it, Si. It's a beep washer. And that's like probably about 10, 12 years ago, that particular video. And it was actually on a building site, and they were building lots of new houses, and they scraped off lots of soil and they took it down like a foot. And it was incredible because we were going along, all the soil was cleared off, and basically you'd be going along, you'd dig down 2 inch, and there was a hammered coin, or a hammered silver, or picking up bits of pottery and glass. So the finds were really very, very good, but there was no rubbish to find. It was mainly old stuff, until that particular video proved me wrong.
Hi guys, Metal Detective Dorset here, just off out for another hunt. We'll go out and see what we can find. The weather yesterday was pretty yucky, it's been raining most of the day. Today the sun's out, so we'll go out and see if we can find any treasures. Please guys, if you do like our videos, please help us by subscribing, that would be awesome, it's totally free. And give us a big like. Cheers guys, see you later. Right guys, so I've come to my first signal. Give it a dig, see what it is. Ring pull. Cheers guys, get back to you on the next one. Guys, so I've come back to my next signal. So let's see what it is.
Now, I'm not sure where this field was that Simon was on. I think I've got an idea. And on this field, we've actually had quite a lot of good finds. Once I see what he's found, I'll probably know. Don't think I was on the hunt with him at this particular time because I was actually up in Birmingham.
There you go, guys. It's a tiny button. Cheers. On to the next.
There's a nice button, probably going back to the 1800s.
So we'll see what it is.
I think this is a field where we've had a few hammered coins off.
It's just a bit of rubbish, guys.
And a few Romans.
Right, cheers. Get back to you on the next one. Right, guys, so I'm on to the next one. Oh, it might be a worm. Let's see if we can find it. It's in my hand.
Bear with me, guys. I might have just lost you. Bear with me. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Simon, the thing's gone off. The screen's gone off.
Guys. Is that a hammer?
I think you just have to press the on button.
Guys, I think we just found a hammered.
You press this.
Wow. Half, not half one, quarter of one.
Well, it's a press anything.
Awesome. We'll get that cleaned up when we get back. Cheers, guys. We'll get back to you on the next one.
No, not yet. But you're better off doing that when Detective Kev comes on, when we've got a proper live on, really. No, not yet.
We'll see what it is. I do apologise that I'm not digging these up, filming, but it's so difficult to film on your own. What's this?
Well, what I'll do, Simon, the best thing to do is to actually, to swap places. You'll have yours. Okay.
That looks old. Might be an old nail. Just trying to get it to focus, guys. There you go. Alright, cheers, guys. We'll get that cleaned up and show you later. Cheers, guys.
So I presume that was the quarter, because I actually missed that, everybody. Was that a quarter hammered that Simon just found? I think it was. Because Future Bleeps just said he's not found a quarter, so I'm presuming it was a hammered cut that Simon just found.
Right, guys, there's another signal here. Right, guys, so we're on to the next. I can see it already. Just a bit of old torn up can.
Oh, nasty tin can. We always pick the rubbish up off the fields because we don't ever want to dig it up again. So,
right, cheers, guys.
being sensible, we take it away and it's recycled out of the way.
Another one of them. Found loads of these so far. Our best friends. Cheers, guys. Get back to the next signal.
It's a shame they didn't make ring pulls out of gold, isn't it? We wouldn't complain then.
That ring money stuff. Not really sure. I have to give that a clean later. Alright, cheers guys, get back to you on the next. On to the next one, guys.
Oh, so it was a 4/4. It was a quarter cross. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Aluminium's a pain, isn't it? The ring pulls, and they always sound so good. Simon's actually, if this is a field I'm thinking of, he's actually had 2 medieval purse bars from this field. Well, one field next door, and then on the, which is pasture land, and then on the field
Sorry guys.
that he's on now, which is plough land. He had 2 medieval purse bars, which I haven't ever found one, and they're quite decorated too. And with the actual Flow Museum at the moment.
Holy guys. Guys, we've got some silver. Awesome. Guys, I'll give that a clean up later and get back to you. Cheers guys, see you in a bit. On to my next signal. I think I'm going to get soaked. Absolutely pouring with rain. In a minute, I reckon I'm going to get poured on. I have to remember to bring the pinpoint in next time. Save a bit of time. Finally. Well, that was it.
Future Bleeps, this is old. This is one of our old videos, which is in our playlist.
Cheers, guys, get back to you on the next one.
This was the hunt that Simon was out on.
I have to hurry up because otherwise I'm going to get wet.
Did you guys just see the Silver St. Christopher? Has that come up on the screen yet, or am I in front? Yeah, Future Bleeps. It's old footage, mate. It's an old video from probably 2 years ago, for a guess, or a year ago or more, something like that.
Holy crap, guys, is this gold? Is this...
Now, this looked exciting. I don't know if you guys are in time with me, what I'm seeing. That would be interesting to know. Simon's just dug up a pin, which is very, very goldy coloured, and he thought it was actually gold. Hello, lovely Nancy, ambient girl. How you doing? Lovely to see you.
Right, guys, I'll have to give that a clean up. I'm getting soaked. I'm not sure if that's gold or not, but I'll get back to you in a bit. Cheers, guys. Hi, guys. Well, it's pouring with rain. Not that you can see, but it is. I got soaked. I'm just going to stop under this tree now, and I'll show you that gold piece that I found, which I thought was gold, and also that nice silver sort of medallion type of thing, or pendant. Alright, cheers, guys. That gold thing that I thought I found, I think it's... I don't think it's gold, I think it's plated. It's got some rust on the bottom.
Hello, AP Coins. How you doing? Welcome there, brother. Nice to see you. Thank you for popping in.
I'll give it another proper wash when we get back.
Yeah, this was a hunt that Simon went out on his own, and he did have quite some interesting bits and pieces. We're not sure what kind of pin that is because it's got a very, very long piece of
A pendant that I found.
a spike on it, which you can't really, stick it in your clothes as such. But this was a nice find that Simon had.
Which is pretty cool.
A silver St. Christopher.
We'll give it a wash off together. That's well cool.
That's a nice item, really, and it was hallmarked as well. Nice silver St. Christopher. So, and he's the one that used to keep people safe during long journeys and travels. And suddenly somebody lost it, and Simon found it.
Alright, cheers, guys. I'll get back to you later. Right, guys, so I was on my way back to the car, and I thought I'd come into the pasture land that I have here, and just had a signal. I don't know if you can see it.
No. We'll just turn it off.
On the brooch. Looks like it's gold
Okay.
plated.
All we have to do is just turn your camera off.
Alright, cheers, guys. I'll clean it up later and get back to you.
Okay,
Guys,
cool.
my last signal
Cool.
was there, and my next one is here.
So, thank you.
Hang on, I'll get back to you in a sec. Sorry about that, guys. Just looks to be some sort of metal. I don't think it's anything, but I'll give it a clean up later and see what it is. Cheers, guys.
How you doing, guys? I'd just like to say a big hello to everybody that's actually subscribing to the Metal Detectors of Dorset's channel. It's really nice to have everyone with us. Thank you so much. Big thank you from me, Adrian, and a big thank you from my metal detecting partner, Simon, as well. It's very, very much appreciated, guys. So thank you for that. And I'll get back to you shortly. Thank you. How's that for a view, guys? Absolutely beautiful. There's lots of wildlife here. So peaceful. Mm. So here I come to my first signal. Sounds pretty good. I haven't got a clue what it is. There's quite a few roots here. Hopefully we'll get that out in a few moments.
So everybody, this was woodland that actually produced quite a few finds, and I did have some very, very good finds in this search.
Hey, it's a coin. It's a coin drill. Modern 2p.
Which is
Just
modern,
a modern
coins.
2p piece, really, look. So, modern money.
But later in the video, I found one of my prize finds, which was an absolutely incredible silver medal.
Signal in the woodland, as you can see, obviously. I think it's out the hole. Oh, cool. Come close, Jill. Can you come close a little bit? Mm-hmm. That's an old one.
And in case anyone thinks I just passed wind, it was actually the source bottle making that noise, not me.
Ah, that's a penny. That's a pre-war penny, pre-Second World War penny with Britannia on, and then King George's head. I think it's George. I'm sure it's George. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, another one, Jill. There we are. Oh no. Oh yeah. Thought that was a leaf then. Here's another little one. Ta-da! Just love that sound. So somebody lost 2 pence. I think that's it. Cool. Get back to you later, guys. piece of junk. It's like a hinge or something. Yeah, I'm being girl. This wood did produce quite a lot of stuff. It is actually full of rubbish as well. That was part of it was used as a tip in the 1940s and the 50s, and you do find certain areas which are contaminated with lots of iron and lots of rusted metal. What that is? Musket ball. Quite an old one too. And that was quite an early musket ball. The next one. The path seemed to be covered with cinders from the local founders as well when they built the path up. That sounds quite good actually. Could be a ringful though. Had a few of those today. God, getting out of breath. Quite a lot of tree roots here, guys, so it's a case of getting the old spade in. I could have done with a JCB to help me dig. Lots of roots there. That's a weird signal. That sounds like a double signal for some reason. Oh, wow. I think that's silver. Worth £1 a Smith's Weekly. I've never seen anything like that before. Got it, Jill? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Yeah. As I said, guys, Jill's my neighbour and friend, and she's come out to help me do some filming today. That's really quite cool. I think it's a token, you know, Jill. Mm. Feels very light, though. It's like aluminium or something. All right. Can you see that, yeah? Yeah. Got it. That's quite cool. A Smith's worth £1 a Smith's Weekly. Costs 1 penny. It's some sort of token for a newspaper or something. I've never seen one of those before. Cool. On to the next one, guys. That was given away. I think if you bought so many magazines, you got a free one, and you got a free magazine, something like that. I thought it was an iron bar at first. Just lightweight aluminium, but shortly you do seem to find the most wonderful, wonderful silver soldier's medal from the First World War, and I was absolutely in shock, as you will see. Great find, absolutely great find. £2. Another 2p. Oh well, at least we've got 4 pence today. That's cool. Yeah, it was a shame. It was a shame, guys, that this was filmed the wrong way. But my neighbour hadn't come out filming with me before, and it was one of the early videos that we made together when we went out. I think a few of you guys may have seen this video already, so you know what's coming. But it was a truly, truly awesome find.
One that I won't forget in a hurry because I was absolutely in shock. A bit like Simon when he found his gold half sovereign.
Just a small piece of rubbish, guys. God, the roots are horrendous. This sounds like quite a good signal. But look at the roots in the way, that's a nuisance. Ah, see? Another copper.
Is that one
Now
there
that
visible?
one is older than the others because you can tell by the patina, as it were. I think that's the Georgian one. There we are, I can see Britannia there very faintly. You guys probably won't see it, but I'll give these things a wash up later and then show you when they're all clean. A few stills, which I'll show you later on. So, right, get back to you shortly. Oh, yes, brilliant. I thought that was silver. I thought that was silver, but it's obviously the top of a tin can, isn't it?
No.
Never mind, never mind. On to the next one, guys and girls. Sorry, all this rubbish. Hang on, I'm losing the plot here, guys. I'm losing my headphones and that's a bit of an old Belfast sink, that is. I wonder what that's doing down here. Oh, well. That's pulling almost 20, that is. That's quite a good signal, that is.
Hey, Mama, you remember this? Remember this? I think you've seen this video before. I know that Ozark Lady has. This was an amazing moment, actually. I was absolutely in shock.
Ah. Oh, look. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I've got silver. Guys, I have got a... Oh, I thought it was a crown. Look at that. Wow, that is a medal. That is a soldier's medal, guys. Oh, my God. Wow. Look at my hands going. That is beautiful, Jill. Can you see him, yeah? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? It's got to have to be careful with those roots. Wow, that is beautiful. I haven't ever found a big silver medal like that, ever. That is so beautiful. 1914, not 1918. That's First World War.
Cheers.
That is absolutely beautiful. I feel sad for the soldier who lost that. He obviously deserved that medal. Wow, that's incredible. That is such a beautiful thing. Wow, good God. I didn't expect that. That was right near the tin can, really. I thought it was the other half of the can, to be honest with you. But that's beautiful, guys. And it is a First World War Soldiers Medal. I thought they used to have the names around this side, you know. They haven't. It's got a name on it. Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it at the moment. It's got a name or a date or something there. I thought they used to have things like that on them, you know. Anyway, guys, that's a beautiful medal. Here in the woods next to this lake. And it's just such a beautiful find to find in these lonely woods. And it's quite poignant, really, because we've just gone past Remembrance Day for all the soldiers. And I've just found that that's just absolutely beautiful. And I feel quite touched, actually, to be able to save that, keep that safe. Thank you, guys. That's incredible. So what's happening then, Simon? So, guys, just going to head on down the footpath, which obviously you can see is down that way, and see where it takes us. But it's quite sludgy here, and it's quite lots of roots as well. So, guys, what we're going to do, dinner's ready here. So basically, I'm going to go and sit and have my dinner, and we'll actually leave this running for you guys if you want to just watch it, because there are other videos coming on afterwards, so it'll be interesting for you guys to have a chit chat. And all being well, we will be live later. But having said that, Simon's best camera, unfortunately, ran out of power very quickly. Can't honestly, just get over that moment with that, because it isn't a proper PC camera. I'm really quite touched by finding that, to be honest with you, because my family obviously was in the First and the Second World Wars. We've got pictures of the family members that didn't come back, which is very sad for both sides, really. And God bless all the soldiers and all the people that's been through so much to get us to where we are today, you know. So it's just a moment's reflection there, you know. Anyway, guys, I've got a signal here, so hopefully we'll find that in a moment. There we go, it's in the soil. Oh, there we are. Ah, do you know what that is? Little thimble. The end's quite caved in, actually. You can see all the little tiny dots. Squashed. Got to be Edwardian, Victorian, something like that. Thanks, guys. On to the next one. Sounds like a decent signal. I think it's probably going to be a coin. Oh, hang on. That's my shovel. Out the hole. Oh, there we go. Coin. Do you know what that is, Jill? It's a 10p.
Alright.
Well, the old 10p's now. It's an old 10p in England, isn't it? Of course. There we are. Another little find there. Cool. Crack on. On to the next. Loads of contamination in that little plot down there, so we've moved away from that because it's too much silly signals at the moment there. Ah, there we go. That's interesting. Ah, it's a little, I don't know what it is. Looks decorative. Wow, I thought that was gold then. That's gold plated, whatever it is. It's like a little locket lid or brooch or something. I have to get that cleaned up, guys, and show you that close up later. Looks quite old anyway. On to the next one. It does help if you turn your pinpointer on. Off we go. So much rubbish in this ground as well. Sorry guys, it's taking forever. It must be small. Yeah, it took me forever to find this signal, guys. Yeah, hey there, Detective Kev. How you doing, bro? We're going to be doing a live where we are on screen as normal as soon as we can. We've got a new computer. Simon's had a new computer arrive, which he's still sorting out. And we had a camera earlier that was working fine, which has now discharged itself too quickly. So we're having a problem with matching up camera to equipment, but we'll get there. And then when we do that, Kev, we'll be waiting for you to pop into the room, obviously. There's definitely a signal there because... so that Rosabelle can open up her giveaway, which she's very excited about. Right, cut that, Jill, please. That's an old one. That's a Victorian penny. Mama, hopefully you can hear me talking at the moment. No, there's no package arrived presently. I can tell you that. I don't watch EastEnders, do you? Next one, guys. I was just laughing at that joke. So I don't watch EastEnders, do you? Because it's Queen Victoria on a coin. Mama, the parcel hasn't arrived yet. It probably won't arrive for some time because of quarantine restrictions. But the minute that we get it, we'll actually, you know, yeah, we'll be. I'm sure Rosabelle will be happy, and yeah, we'll tell everybody, which will be awesome. So thank you for that, Mama. Do you know there's so much iron and rubbish in this ground? It's just crazy. There's signals everywhere, but most of them are junk. Lots of rubbish in this path. It was cinders from a local factory, but there was old stuff mixed in with it. So You want to see this, guys? This was a great find.
Oh,
Really
wow.
liked
Do you
it.
know what that is?
No.
That is
Oh, like one of those.
Victorian horse brass.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Look at that, guys. Isn't that wonderful? And it's complete as well. That's amazing. I'm thrilled with that.
No.
And that was a beautiful
That's got to be
Victorian
there, look.
Gothic horse brass.
That's got to be Victorian. Beautiful big old horse brass. Wow.
And normally the ones I've found before have been broken, so very unexpected, but it is an old trackway. And as you can see, the soil is incredibly dry, very, very dry soil there. It's like ash from a local foundry or a factory that was spread out all over the place, along with lots of old stuff as well.
If you turn it on again.
It does help if you put your pinpointer on.
There we are. That's a big one. Look at that. Good coin. That is big cartwheel penny. What they call a cartwheel because of the size. And they're normally around the 1798, 1799 period as far as I remember. So that's pretty cool. That'll be George III, 1800 and thereabouts. Cool. Thank you, guys. On to the next one. So guys, I've put the detector away because Jill has to go to work now. So I just decided to come down here for a little walk because I could hear the birds. And there's a whole load, which I thought I would show you.
So here I'm taking a walk down towards the lake because I could hear the birds.
I think those are moorhens there. I'm not sure. There's obviously lots of seagulls.
The birds squawking and
somebody's
chirping
just fed them
and
bread
things.
or something, so they're having a big feeding frenzy. It's quite a nice lake here. It's quite big.
I don't think I could do a cartwheel now. Probably all my brains would fall out with my blood pressure.
So guys, thank you for following the metal detectors Dorset, and I'll probably show you a few finds cleaned up before the end of the video, but just to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed. It's very much appreciated. Please ring the bell so you can be notified of our next videos, and we thank you all very, very much. Thank you.
And then I went on to meet this chap who was feeding the ducks, and he told me some very interesting information about these woods, where there was...
When I was digging earlier, guys, there's a lot of rubbish on the footpaths, so it's difficult to really work on those because I think they were probably built up in the 1950s or the 40s even, with rubbish or ash from a factory or something, and amongst it was strewn lots and lots of rubbish. So it's quite interesting to have a look. Good morning, how are you? Very well, thank you. You're going to feed the ducks?
Sorry?
You're going to feed them? Do you mind if I film while you're...
No.
Thank you.
Okay. I mean, they'll all come in. So.
And will they actually come out for it, will they?
Some of them do.
Oh, wonderful, okay.
It's probably better on that without people want to film them there.
I've just been round there, yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm just making a YouTube video, actually.
Are you? Oh, good. Oh, well, I've got a few out for you.
Yeah, it's quite a nice spot. And how many lakes are there here?
I think it's 5.
5, really?
Yeah.
Because I've only seen this one so far.
this is the main one. Obviously, this one here.
They're quite tame, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Do you get the swans down here as well?
Very, very occasionally. There's I think, because I'm not an expert, I think there's a muscovy duck here.
Really?
It's here somewhere.
Is that from abroad, is it?
It is, yeah. I think it's a Russian.
Oh, right. Interesting. Interesting.
But there used to be a pair of them.
Okay.
One's disappeared. I saw the other one earlier. I don't know where he's disappeared to. Very distinctive and twice the size of.
Really, from Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll spot him later.
Yeah. I mean, there's this lake here. Sorry,
No, you're quite all right, my friend. It's no worries.
I was trying to get this guy to come on the video,
Yeah,
so
I've just been
you
doing
could
some
actually
metal
see,
detecting over in the
you know,
woods
he could
over
talk
there.
to you.
Very
but
good.
It's
It
quite
was a bit
interesting, yeah.
shy,
Yeah,
really.
good.
Quite interesting.
I've often thought.
But he did
about
tell me some
taking
interesting things.
myself, but then I thought about the canals, taking out to the canals and that. I thought I'll stick to the duck. Stick to the duck.
Bit of magnet fishing.
It's what magnet fishing.
Fishing,
Yeah.
I've had a go at that recently, but I didn't find much. I found an old spanner and a few old, typical stuff, nuts and bolts.
Is it, I've often wondered whether I'd make a fool of myself, though. When you obviously detecting and suddenly you get something that's not.
You'd be surprised what you dig up.
And how deep is this? How deep do you go?
Anywhere between like an inch and down to 6 or 8 or 10,
right.
10 or
So
12.
you don't have to go that down. Oh,
no, I'm just asking, do you want to be on the video talking?
No,
you
not
don't.
at
It's
all.
quite
No,
all right.
You carry on.
No worries, but it's interesting talking to you because I'm just recording it as we go along.
Oh,
so,
right, okay.
Yeah, just be yourself, and I can edit this. You see, so there's no problem. Anyway, carry on.
But just going back to it, I didn't realise that it was so, so shallow that you had to, and that you would find anything. And would I know whether anything was worth any money, or who knows?
You just got to have a go and see what you can
yeah.
find. I was lucky the other day. I picked up the most beautiful silver soldier's medal.
Did you?
Beautiful.
And was that just on the spare of the moment?
Over there in the woods.
That's strange, isn't it? Mind you, having said that, I think back into my father's time. I think there's, I can't remember what was here. There was certainly a site. There was an ACAC site round here.
An ACAC site?
Yeah.
That's like, as in the war, air defence?
Air defence, yeah.
Wow, that'd be interesting to find that.
But just whereabouts it was.
Guys, I'm just going to pause the video for a moment because I'm talking to a gentleman who's quite knowledgeable. So I'm going to have a little chinwag with him. I'll get back to you later. Thank you. So, guys, I'm having a really long conversation with a gentleman called John. He's been telling me the history of this area. There's lots of history to the land. It was owned by Birmingham City Council for quite some time. Then they sold it, and it was used as a refuse dump in parts. And he's told me different locations in this area of like war defence, like an ACAC post where they would have had searchlights and the soldiers would have had the big guns there firing at the aircraft that was coming over at the time in World War II. And there's the most magnificent Muscovy duck, which John said is from Russia. I'm going to try and capture him for you. He's huge, guys. He's absolutely huge. Very, very handsome bird. And these waterfowl, they're so tame. Obviously, lots of people come to feed them, which is nice. Get back to you later.
subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Hi guys, on to the next one. And as you can see, it's just a bit of shotgun. Cheers guys, on to the next one. Guys, on to the next one.
Hopefully you can hear me here, Mama. Basically, these videos, we can leave them to run now for an hour or two, and they will continue running. So people will watch our old footage and just come in and chat, basically. I don't have to be here, or I can just sit and listen and chat, you know. It's completely different to what we normally do, as you know, but it's better than nothing. So Simon's got to hopefully get the camera fixed up and sorted.
There you go guys, another button.
Which
Cheers, get
which
back to you on
we
the
have
next.
virtually we've nearly done that
Here we
now,
go,
actually.
guys. Huge
So
hunk of lead. It's fairly deep, actually. I thought that was going to be something decent, but never mind. Take the rough with the smooth. I found about 4 ring pulls so far as well.
and this is me finding
And
something
a bit more
up
rubbish
north,
as well, but I'll show
because
you that at the end. So
Simon was
be
down
fun.
south
There
and
you
I
go,
was
guys.
up north.
Another button. It's fairly old, I would say. Like a plated on the front, like that one I found earlier. It's lost its little loop. That's why it was obviously lost. See you in a bit. So many false signals in this ground, I don't know why. Oh, there we go, guys. That's another button. Oh, it's quite a nice one, though. That is quite a nice one. I'm pleased with that. That's definitely a silver plate, and there's a bird on it. I can't really see what it might be, a bird or a dragon. I'll have to clean that up. Definitely silver plate is some kind of livery button, perhaps. That's actually quite nice. Cool. See you in a bit.
Right guys, on to the next one. There you go guys, just a bit of lead. Cheers, I'll get back to you on the next one. Hi guys, I'm on to the next one. It's in here somewhere. Holy crap, guys. Guys, we're on the hammers. Yes!
This is a fantastic little hammered coin that Simon found. Tiny, tiny little thing.
We're on the hammered coin.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
one of the tiniest hammered coins Simon's ever found.
Looks like an Eddie. Eddie Penny. Nice one. Cheers, guys. We'll get back to you on the next one. Right guys, on to the next one.
So yeah, Simon was having a great day when he found the hammered coin. And just for anybody popping in at the moment, this is a replay of old footage
Guys,
from
it's so difficult to film whilst.
a year or so ago, actually. So yeah, it's great to have you guys in chat, and I'm enjoying watching these as well because it's been a while since I've actually seen
Oh, look
them.
at that. Just a big bit of lead.
Detective Kev, you're so right. Oh, we're all
Alright,
getting
cheers
those,
guys,
aren't
get
we,
back to you
mate?
on the next
Sure,
one.
we are getting those. It's getting difficult. I think I've got a little silver here, guys. Yay, silver. I'm not sure if it's a hammer. Oh no, it's not a hammer at all. I was hoping it was. Dream Find is a hammer coin, isn't it? That's a sixpence. 1930 something. It's got the little acorns on it. Nice little find, that. Gently clean them, of course. And that little silver sixpence. I don't think you can see it close up, guys. I don't think I've got my camera focused very well, but what I'll do, I'll take some stills later so you get a much better picture of these. That little sixpence was in a giveaway that yeah, Tyson won. In a bit. Biggest Den Tyson Fury won that sixpence. And yeah, it should be with him shortly, hopefully. See, guys, I don't know quite where you are on the actual video. Here we go, guys, another coin. It's a pound, another pound. So that's quite handy. That's £2 today. And I might have actually been filming with my camera the wrong way. I've got a dreadful habit of filming it like the narrow way. So hopefully I haven't. But anyway, it's another pound. So I have to make a move soon because time is getting on. I've got to walk back as well. So probably a couple more signals. And then I'll be moving off. Okay, guys, in a bit.
Guys, on to the next one. Huh. Just a bit of chain. It's caught a worm. Alright, cheers guys, get back to you on the next one. Guys, on to the next one. Just a part of a broken button. Alright, cheers guys, get back to you on the next one. I can see green. But what is it? No idea guys. I'll give that a clean up later and see what it is. Cheers guys. Get back to you on the next one. That goes back again. I don't know if you can see this, but that looks like some sort of a chain. Don't know if it's a dog chain. I don't know. I don't think it's gold. No, definitely not gold. Anyway, we'll get back to you on that one. I'll clean it up and get back to you. Cheers, guys. Get back to you on the next.
There we go, guys. I don't know what that is. I think it's a weight. That one was fairly deep and quite an odd signal, really. But I can't tell at the moment if it has a hole through it, like a spindle wolf when he used to make clothes or cloth of some kind. But it does seem quite old, so I'll give that a clean and show you later. Cheers, guys, in a bit. There we go, guys. I'm actually heading back to where my car is, and as you can see, it's quite marshy, but it's also very, very wet. And as I say, I've got a hole in my shoe. My feet are actually soaking wet now, which is a bit of a nuisance. But look at the water, it's everywhere. Oh well, clean my detector off a bit at least, and my shovel when I get to the edge. That's better. Onto a bit of better land now. So just over there, guys, is actually a river which I'm going to do a river walk in. So I don't know if it's ever been searched before, and I don't know if you can see me okay, because the sun's kind of behind me, so you probably can actually see me okay. It's very overgrown there, but there is a small footpath on the other side, as I say, with a river. So I'm going to try and do a bit of river walking, and I might go and pick my neighbour up later on. She may come with me to do a bit of filming, and if not, I'll have to do it as I go along. So if you can just bear with me. And I've done it again with the camera. Sorry about that, guys. I did tell you, didn't I? Never mind. Thank you.
Okay, guys, got my first signal. Okay, so it's out of the hole. Ah, I thought that was a little Roman coin then, guys. It's just a button. Cheers, guys. Get back to you on the next one.
Just to say, everybody, this is actually a test video. We are running old footage. We've been testing equipment out today. Simon's got a new computer arrived, so he's got that fixed up. And we had a camera earlier, but that did actually not quite work very well. So presently we've got the screen running and people in chat. So yeah, just watch the old footage from a year or so ago. I think it's about a year ago, and enjoy chatting with your friends, which is pretty cool actually. So welcome one and all. Anyone that's sat there and
Give it a
isn't
clean up,
chatting, you're more
see.
than welcome to say hello, and
It's quite hard
people
to
will be
do
quite
that.
friendly. So,
I'll give it
and
a
I'm
wash later,
Adrian, by the
we'll
way,
see.
speaking.
Cheers, guys. Get back to you on the next one. I think I can see it. Just a bit of lead. Yeah. I thought that was a ring. I think that's too thin to be a ring. So my last signal was just there. And my next one is here. See what it is then, shall we? It's in my hand. It was.
Kev, are you presently watching, mate? I think you're actually watching. Could you tell me what you see on the screen when something significant turns up, so I know
Guys.
exactly where the video is with yourself, as it were?
It's another one of those ring things.
If you can do that for me, that'd be
If
cool.
anybody knows what these are, please can you tell me in the comments? I'd be so interested.
Or Steve
to know.
Northwest, if you can tell me, mate, as well. I know that one or two are lagging behind, but they're not quite up to speed as some of us
Cheers,
are.
guys. See you in a bit.
Simon seems to find a few of those copper rings down here. We think there's something to do with canvas. That's what people seem to say anyway. But it's strange they fit inside each other like that.
There you go, guys. Little tiny buckle.
I actually travelled up to Bolton. I bought an old fireplace off eBay,
Cheers,
which
get
is
back to you on the
really,
next
really
one.
nice. Very, very nice item. So I saw signs for like, I think it was Preston and Wigan and Rochdale and
Okay, guys. Pretty sure it is. I'll give it a clean off when we get in. I think it's just a bit of rubbish. Cheers, guys. Hi, guys. Back again. Okay, guys, just a lump of lead. Cheers, guys. See you soon. Back again. Ow. right in the brambles. Typical. Sorry, guys.
Fairly well. And I've just got my camera on my phone in sync with what's happening on the screen, so I can actually
This looks to be a piece of bronze, guys.
chat now. We think that was an early coin weight, although it wasn't marked, if I remember correctly. Simon had a fantastic
Cheers.
coin weight, similar to that stamp with the king on,
Hi,
which
guys.
was
This is the
James the
last one, I'm
First.
afraid.
Quite a
Get
rare,
back. Pick the daughter up from
quite a
school.
rare thing, you know.
As you can see, it's just a piece of metal, some part of machinery or something, I think.
No worries, Detective Kev. Well,
yeah,
I'm going to
guys,
leave this running.
thanks
I
for
will
watching.
pop out and do some clapping as well, out of respect for the NHS.
Keep watching.
But we're going to leave this running, and I'll catch you shortly
give us a
after
like,
we've done the,
please subscribe.
obviously, the
Cheers,
clap
guys.
for the
We'll
NHS.
see you
Bless
next
them.
week, or maybe we'll post a video during the week. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Take care.
Hi, guys. It's been a great day out in the woods. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. And basically, there is quite a lot of rubbish around here. So me and my friend will actually come back one day and take a dog for a walk. We'll have a good clear up because there's tin cans, carrier bags, bottles and all the other stuff that people sadly throw away in a beautiful environment like this. It's been a super day, and I hope you've enjoyed the journey with me. There's a few nice bits and bobs. I'm quite pleased with those, but I do have to head back now. And just to let you know, guys, I'm going to actually do a river walk search because there's a river very close by. Looks quite interesting. Got myself some waders, and I've got to get myself one of them things that people pick things up when they've hurt the back, for example. So I'm going to borrow one of those from one of my neighbours. I'm going to go river walking. So guys, if you stay tuned, thank you so much for joining the Metal Detectors of Dorset. Best regards from Adrian, best regards from Simon, of course. And we will see you very soon. If you'd be kind enough to press the subscribe button, that would be wonderful. And certainly press the bell, you'll be notified of new videos, because we will try and get a video out each week, even though the weather's going to get worse and worse. We'll just do our best. Okay, guys, so thank you so much, everyone. God bless. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, Metal Detectors of Dorset here. Simon speaking. On behalf of myself and Adrian, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who subscribed to us. It's amazing like how far we've come in such a short time. Thank you very much. This video is going to be about keeping our metal detectors waterproof. When we're out there in the field, sometimes it rains, and it's important that we keep them nice and dry. So this video is going to be about basically how to make your own waterproof cover for with the Knox 800 with a budget of probably £2.50. On eBay they sell for like £15, which I think is quite a lot of money. And I found that you can make your own for, well, really cheap, £2.50 basically. All you need is one of these. And you can buy these off eBay for £2.50, £3 max. Basically, it's a waterproof case for your mobile phone. And I bought a couple of these. Basically, what you do, unclip it like this, open it up. So you got a pouch like that. Unclip these bits. It comes off easily like that. So then you're left with this side. Just pull that again, so that comes off really easily. Then you're basically left with the plastic casing. This is one that I've already made. As you can see, I've cut it off so it fits okay. And on the back, I've put a slit diagonally that way and a slit diagonally that way, so it flaps out so it's easier to go on. I'll show you how it goes on. If you like this video and our other videos, please could you give us a thumbs up, and could you hit the subscribe button? That would be awesome. Thank you very much. This is the case that I was on about. That's the back piece. Just slides on like so. There we go, guys. Got our own waterproof cover. £2.50. That's that flap. That just protects the under bit. Under there, look. So that goes under there like that. Basically, that's it. I'll show you me cutting this other one up if you like. And then you can see how it's done. So basically, guys, this is the one that we've already cut. This is the one that we're going to cut. Basically, what we want to do is cut just below this line here. So I'll do that now. I mean, if you want to, just cut a little bit off at a time so you don't cut too much off. So you've now got your cut piece. Now what you need to do is cut from the middle up towards the corner of the black corner, but not all the way. And then the same this side. Like so. So you've got like an upside down, well, like a V. This allows it to slide on easier, and this bit covers up the terminals underneath the detector. Slide it on like so. And there you have it. You got your own waterproof case. There you go, guys. That's it then, guys. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe. And we'll get back to you out on the field soon. I hope I saved you some money by this little trick. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, I just made a new friend, and I see the big. Is he a husky?
Yeah, he's a husky.
A husky.
Yeah.
A husky. And what's your name?
Me, Nas.
Nas. Well, I've just met Nas and his beautiful dog, Icy, on the riverbank, and just to show you guys the rubbish I've had out so far. Tin cans, loads and loads of tin cans. They're all squashed because I think when the river flows, they must get battered by the rocks. So far, loads of rubbish, a few golf balls, and a few jug handles. Goodbye. See you later. Bye-bye. So that's it, guys. Yeah, I'm just walking my way along, and a few people have stopped and spoken, and that's what I'm doing. So I've just explained. I'm making a river walking video, and they're all kind of interested, you know. So anyway, guys, I'll get back to you in a short while. In fact, I'll just spin you around. So hello. Get back to you shortly. Okay. In a bit. So, guys, I've walked a fair way, and I've rapidly come to the conclusion that this water course, well, that's the river, obviously, has definitely been lined with stone, because everywhere you look, I mean, for example, it's lined with stone on the bank, and it does actually carry on down into the river. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it is. There's very little on the river bottom, really, apart from bits of rubbish that I found. Found a metal, that must be some kind of water outlet there with lots of iron coming out of the ground. I found a metal fish sign, which is probably 1950s, 60s, which was just lying in the water, which I thought was a piece of old skateboard. Yeah, my friend had one of those in the 1970s, and I was so envious. It's probably a good job I didn't have one, because I probably would have broke my arm or something. So I'm starting to lose the light, but I will carry on. I've got my trusty waders on. Yay! Trusty waders, which allows me to walk quite freely in the water, really. But I've spoken to a few people. They seem quite interested. I found a driving license, which I think it's a driving license, which I'll show you later. I'll show you the bits and bobs that I found when I get home, because again, I just want to try and preserve my camera, but there you are. You see here, it's all actually built up with stones. So it's definitely been lined. And because I found the old bottle earlier, well, there we are. Look, there's a treasure. Give me a moment, please. And I think I know what this is already because I've already found two more. But I haven't found one this colour before. A golf ball. In the recycling bag that goes. Well, I should probably keep it. It's a very bright golf ball, actually. There does seem to be some interesting architecture as I'm working along the river now. Oh, wow. Right, somebody told me earlier there is a golf range. And so I've just had the orange one. There's another one. I can see another one over there. Bear with me, guys. Whoops. Nearly went in the ditch then. That's two. See if we can find any more while I'm here, because if there is people losing their golf balls in the river, most of them probably will wash down, but if they're lying on the bank, so there's large pieces of, I don't know what it is really. It's definitely stone or concrete. Well, oh, that's interesting. There's a, hopefully you can see up there, guys, there's a bridge, a brick-built bridge. So I should just work my way up to that in a moment. In the meantime, I'll just take you along, see if we can find any more golf balls while we're here. Apparently there's kingfishers down here and there's fish. Plastic for recycling. No more golf balls as yet. I'll come back to you shortly, guys, when I work my way up to the old brick-built bridge. If I find anything else interesting, I'll come back to you in a moment. Just going to go over the river, put it into the bag. This is my trusty grabber that my neighbour lent me, which is cool. I'm starting to go a bit dusky now. The moon's up there. It's quite a nice evening, really. I suppose I better work my way back on the footpath before it gets too dark. But I must probably show you this bridge, actually. In fact, I'll take a quick walk up there and use this as a marker, because I'm definitely going to come back tomorrow, hopefully. Midday, when time allows. Oh, this is interesting. Hopefully it won't get too deep. No, this is interesting. I've got to get through this or round it. Make sure it's not too deep in front of me. This is obviously some kind of weir. So just work my way along carefully, because I don't know how deep it is. This is definitely brick built, and there is a road up there. Make sure I'm going. I think I'll get to the side actually. It's getting a bit dark now, guys. Just bear with me. Yes, this is all brick lines, as it was further down the river. I guess it kind of prevents erosion and the river going too deep or something. So far, guys, I've not really had any old bottles, apart from the one that I found earlier. It's quite an interesting spot. Bit of graffiti. I mean, really fancy coming down here just to do graffiti. No one's going to see it. So I think what I'll do now, I'll end for this evening and I'll work my way back home and I'll clean up a few bits and bobs, show you what I found, and then I'll come back tomorrow and hopefully you'll continue on the journey with me. Okay guys, I'll speak to you soon. So guys, I've just come under the bridge where the weir was and I've walked along probably for about 300 yards. It's just brick line, so I'm going to give up for this evening, but I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to try further up the river where there is actually a very, very old town. So I'm hoping for lots of more sort of fragments of pottery and hopefully a few bottles. You never know what I might find. So stay with me guys and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. How cool is this? So guys, I made it back home. It was quite weird walking through the river in the dark. It was getting quite dark by the time I left, and I tried to get up on the footpath and I realized there was a big corrugated iron fence with spikes on it. So I thought I'd go back down the brambles and find my way back into the river, and I nearly slipped and went in it. And then anyway, I splashed along the river. One of my friends called me, so I had some company on the way back, so I was talking on my phone and it was pretty cool. So I'm back in the warm now, just going to have a nice cup of tea, and then I'll probably spread my bits and bobs out on the kitchen floor and just a quick talk through them. There's nothing spectacular, but you never know. So done my little bit, clean up the environment along that little stretch of the river, what I could find and see. A few plastic bottles, they've gone straight into the recycling bin because they're smelly. The aluminium will go over the wall to my neighbour because she collects aluminium cans for a donkey sanctuary and has done for a number of years actually. So any cans I get, like cat food or beer cans or whatever, we've got quite a few neighbours around here and pick them up for her as well. So she does her own little bit, you know. That's my friend Jill that comes out filming with me sometimes. So no doubt you'll hear her out and about them one day. She's quite camera shy, which I understand. So guys, I will see you in a little while. And I hope you enjoyed the little journey with me. I'll be back out tomorrow, weather permitting, of course, and time. See what else we can find. I'm going to head off up the river and take you on that little journey. So thanks for joining me for this afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Good night. Actually, it's not good night because I'm going to show you my finds in a bit. Soz. Sorry about that. In a bit. Well, there's my box of tricks. I'm going to do this very quickly because I don't want to bore you with tin cans. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously they're doubled up. 10, 11, 12. Look at this, guys. I didn't show you on camera earlier because I just walking up the river and just found it. It's a 50s or 60s fishing reel. Somebody might be able to tell me, but that's pretty cool, really. And oh, another tin can. The bottle I told you about is a Mason's extract. You see, I said earlier I thought it was a gravy bottle, which I did, because Mason's extract was some kind of gravy bottle, because I've seen one of those on another mudlarking video and I recognise the shape and the writing on the corner. So that's the only bottle I found today. I did have that piece of pottery, which is just the bottom of a mug, I think. This I really did think was a gun. At first, when I saw it shining in the water, I thought, wow, that's a pistol. Really don't know what that might be. It's got like metal fittings and then it's got that shiny chromy fitting part. I don't know. Is it part of a fishing rod perhaps? I'm not sure. Maybe someone can tell me. There's an old mug handle. And there's an old mug handle, I presume. That I'm not sure about. I thought it was a mobile phone case. It does have writing on it. I'll clean it off later. If it's very good, I'll show you. It's probably just something else that somebody's thrown away. There's the magic golf ball. Very, very colourful orange golf ball. I've never seen one of those in my life, actually. Wilson staff, number 2. That's probably quite special, hopefully. Another golf ball. and another golf ball, and another golf ball, and another golf ball, but that's the dead one because it's split in half. So whoever gave that a mighty whack was probably, I don't know, the Incredible Hulk. And then an oak leaf that just escaped into the bag. That's fine. Another tin can. Another oak leaf. And a Mr. Fish. With an eye and a mouth looking over there to the right, with a bit of a fin tail which looks like it snapped off. I presume it was fastened to a board at some point. If it's got, I will try and clean. Well, I will clean that off. And if it's got any like writing on it, then I'll take a photograph. And if not, then it can just stay as it is and go on the garden wall, which will be absolutely fine. Another tin can. Another bit of pottery. A driving license, which I will cover the name over. Don't think it's an actual driving license. I think it's a driving permit for working in the factory because it does mention. Bear with me a second. I can't believe I'm doing this on the kitchen floor. To give it a good mopping a bit. Wipe it on my jeans. I want washing anyway. Let's have a look. No, I can't see that from here. Hopefully you can. One moment, please. It says, oh, it's a forklift license. I see. Forklift license, vehicle, other, banksman, something else. First aid, appointed. And then there's kind of other things like telescopic, which must be a forklift, and then all-terrain, which again, I presume is the same thing. But I'll be discreet, guys, because it's got the gentleman's name on that obviously lost it or threw it away into the river because he was fed up or something, I don't know. Or maybe had his wallet stolen and somebody just threw it away. Who knows these days? You never can tell. So, and that's my bag empty, guys, for today. Apart from part of a tin can. But, as I said, tomorrow I'm going to move upriver. And I'm hoping for much, much older, more exciting finds. So thank you for following so far. And I'll see you tomorrow. No night then. Hi everyone, so I'm back out on a beautiful afternoon on my second visit to the river, and it's a glorious day, early afternoon. I'm actually by a modern bridge today. So far I've had a few tin cans, which are in my bag for recycling, of course. I just dropped my bag in the water, brilliant. I'll soon whip that out. There's a little bit of pottery, no idea what that is, just ordinary white stuff. And now I'm going to make my way actually up the river. See how we get on. Sorry about the fumbling, guys. I'm actually going under a water culvert thing here. And sorry to repeat myself so much yesterday about the river being lined with stones, but it definitely is. Oh, there's a great big lump of copper wire. Seemingly attached, but I'll probably get that on the way back for recycling into the scrap box. Bear with me, guys, as I splash under the bridge. Out into the fresh air. Tin can. Got a whole carry bag for those today, separate from my other finds. On the way back, I'll pick up this paper rubbish. I just know I will, because I just can't leave it here. So back into the water and a bit of progress. There's a big old brick. That's quite a large one, actually. Can't see no writing on it. Now, up the river here is an old mill, which I've been told about, and I've actually cycled past that once a long time ago. But this is just something so different, so interesting. And I hope you guys are enjoying the little journey with me. Oh, there we go. It's easy to get this with my hand, actually. There's a golf ball. The one to the collection. They're quite easy to spot being white, really. There's a big old brick, which you won't be able to see. It's so dirty. There's a ring pull that look quite coin-like, but I'm not really expecting to find coins or anything valuable as such. But it's surprising what people throw away in the rivers, really. So I'll come back to you shortly when I find something more interesting to show you. Oh, what's this? Piece of plastic in the recycle bag. Oh, I can't believe it. There's me saying, oh, I won't find any coins or anything. I can see one shining, as shiny as can be. And it's a modern 2p. How cool is that? 2p. It shows you, guys, maybe somebody, it shows you maybe somebody made a wish. And another golf ball, I can see it, and there's a little tiny bit of blue and white here. Really like this. Tiny piece, but it's definitely blue and white. Golf ball over there. Don't like getting my hands wet, I must admit. But then again, gotta be done. Didn't expect to find golf balls here. I think there must be a number of golf courses along this river route. Just a leaf. Pebble. And a mystery card. Let's have a look what this is. Oh my goodness, well, I can't show you this, but it is a bank card. Won't show you the details, but it's definitely a bank card, so I'll keep that one discreet. And that's the Halifax one with the name on it. Right, okay. Interesting. I often think that when, well, I was thinking about this last night actually, when, you know, you find things like that, because I had a forklift driving license last night. There must be something to do with a stolen wallet or a purse or something where people have thrown it in the water. Oh, there's a nice piece of pottery, guys, look. Here we are. Oh, actually, it's not pottery at all. Sorry about that. It's just nasty broken glass in the recycle. Tin can. Recycling bag. Must actually get a bag that goes over my shoulder, really, because that would be a lot easier than holding it underneath my arm. Well, this is quite interesting. Oh, nasty plastic, hate that. On the riverbank that will go. And again, on the way back to the van, I will, oh dear, look at this, guys. What is it, a scooter? Three-wheeled scooter, I think. Unfortunately, that's a bit too far now to carry that back. Having said that, I might do, but I think it's going to be a bit too heavy, really. Another tin can for the recycling. Shake all the nasty water out with the dead slugs in it. I'm sure they've been in there and had a bit of a drink of Coca-Cola. Got a few weeds appearing now. That's nice, really. Shows you that the river can't be terribly poisoned by chemicals or anything. It looks quite fresh and pure, really, but I don't think I'd like to drink it, really. There's a curtain hook, of all things. I think it's a curtain hook, looks like it. A curtain hook. Okay. Okay, guys, well, that's a nice little clip that I've just done, and I'm going to just pause now, and I'll come back to you shortly. Thank you. Plastic bottle. Recycle. Plastic used to contain pills. That's obviously washed down from upstream. I must kind of get into the habit of looking at the banks, actually, just in case there's old bottles and things as well. But at the moment, I'm quite happy looking at the water. It's so nice and peaceful walking through it. There's some kind of water outlet. I think that's maybe something to do with the mill course, which does run along here. Oh, that's interesting.
Say hello to you. This is Adrian.
That's very... Oh, I actually thought it was a porcelain wheel, but it's actually a rubberized doorstop.
And we're just running footage from last
year
year.
very quickly and stops banging, I suppose.
And it's been great for you to pop in, Holland. Nice to see you.
So that's cool.
Metal Diniat Lulan Mark
Whoa,
Raven.
that's
I
a
hope
deep
I did
part
well
there.
pronouncing that. I'm not sure. But we'll see you for another live sometime when we can actually be on camera. And it would be great to see you.
Beautiful scenery,
and
guys. It
we
really
can show
is
some of your
lovely.
finds.
And the footpath, does run alongside the river all the way through because it's a cycling trail, actually. Very popular with people walking and cycling, dog walking. There's another can. In fact, I think there's two there. In fact, there is, yep. Notice they're all squashed flat. I know I mentioned this yesterday, but it has to do with, I don't know, movement of rocks, but, oh, there's another one.
This stream actually runs from a medieval town. And
Really looking forward to getting to the older part that runs by the town.
yeah, there's quite a few
I really
finds
do think that pieces of pottery will start to turn up like this. That's just
further on in the video.
Nothing special, I don't think. Just a piece of white tile, quite modern.
And this actually just started as a test for the
when I
new
get to the
equipment
old
we've got
part,
earlier.
by the old town, I'm really looking forward to that, as I say. So.
But it's great to see people pop in and please chat away. Happy for you to do that, no problem. And during this walk, I probably cleaned out about at least 40 tin cans. Loads and loads and loads.
Come back to you shortly, guys. Okay, see you. This is where I'm heading for. I'll see you shortly, thank you. In a bit.
Cleared out loads of golf balls, loads of tin cans. I found a few coins. But later on in the video, there was a flood, and it was quite dodgy actually. It was quite dangerous. And you'll see slightly later in the video where I went back on the next day. I found some interesting things, some very interesting things actually.
Who remembers those frozen things that we used to have as kids? Frozen like ice lollies. Oh, I remember those. Oh dear. Makes you wonder why people do throw all this stuff away, but and while I was walking up the river, guys, I did find let me look for it. Nasty piece of glass, don't like that at all. And then a poor old dead tennis ball. I won't say anyone for tennis because it's not happening. And I found this, which I thought was actually a ring, but I'm not sure about that. I think it's just a cut piece of metal, but it is ring size. But it's very crude. I just think it's scrap, to be honest. And then as I'm coming along, I did see another Mr. Golfcore. Mr. Golfcore. I meant Mr. Golf Ball. Here we are. Let's see if we can catch him before he flows away. Here we go. Can't see the name on that one, but it looks quite posh. So just keep video, guys, for a few minutes. Oh, it's quite slippy too. Tiny fragment of pottery, but that's too small to grab, unfortunately. It's just a tiny white bit. Plain white, I think. Bit of pottery. Looking forward to finding a nice big fragment of something really nice, like I don't know, a blue jug or an old plate, something decorative. Because I really would like to collect loads and loads of bits of blue and white pottery and then make a mirror surround, you know, like a plain mirror, and spend an evening or three. Whoops, a daisy, cool. Really went in then. Yeah, making a nice mirror surround from all the bits of blue and white pottery, which I sometimes find in the fields when I'm out metal detecting. The water's fairly reflective, but I can kind of see. Nice that it's shallow. Well, fairly shallow. I'm probably about 2 feet deep here at the moment. This looks like an eroded bank, really. I think the lining of the river is depleting out now. Now, what's that shining down there? Oh, I thought that was the coin then, guys, but it's actually a ring pull of some sort, I think. If I can just grab hold of him. Here we go. Ring pull tab. quite nice actually, because the footpath is actually over there now, so people aren't going to be wondering what I'm doing and asking questions. There is a something or other down there. A bottle top. It's very relaxing to do this. I really am starting to enjoy it. When I was a kid, we was always down the fields playing about in the brooks, you know. I think I'm becoming a big kid again. Tinker. Come back in a bit, guys. Okay, see you in a bit. Come on then, come back and say hello. Ah, woof. I know. Probably wondering what I'm doing, aren't you? Yeah, I've just been talking to a lovely lady who's dog walking for a living. She absolutely loves it. That's a marvellous thing. And just actually seen something interesting in the water, apart from I've had another golf ball, and there's another tin can. You want to play, do you? You want to splash about? What's your name? What's your name? Anyway, I've just found something shiny and interesting, and I thought it was silver, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's chrome. It's the top of a lock, I think. Not really sure what that is. It's the top of something anyway. Petrol cap? Not sure. Any ideas, guys? That'd be interesting to know. Hey, look at these little doggies enjoying the afternoon. This one's having fun splashing around with me in the stream and following me along now. See you, ladies. See you again. Bye-bye. You do meet some really nice friendly people actually out and about. They sort of stop and look at you, and I say, hello, how are you? And they go, oh, I'm all right, thank you. And I said, I suppose you're wondering what I'm doing. Yes. Well, I explained to them that my friend's got a YouTube channel, and we go out metal detecting, and this is just something different that I haven't done before. Certainly not since I was a kid anyway, because, oh dear, I don't know what that is. Oh no, it's an intestine. I'm not picking that up. That's gross. Oh dear. Well, this is real life, guys. Look, there's a water rat. Some intestines, nasty. You, I hear you say. A rat with no head. Well, obviously he's had a mishap. And I'm certainly not picking that up. I thought that was a piece of string and it was a rat's intestine. Oh, vile. And I really thought it was a piece of string. In a short while, heading upstream still. Back in a bit. So guys, working my way up the river still. There's an outlet from a pond, I believe, that's over the way. Probably another one there trickling in. I can't believe I just found that dead rat with all its giblets hanging out. I mean, that was a bit of a shock. So far, I've had, more tin cans, part of the biro, a few plastic bottles, and stuff like that, really. However, the lady told me the town is getting closer upstream, so I'm going to save some battery power now, and I'll come back to you in a little while and show you how I get on. Right then, back again, and I've just found a little interesting spot. I've had a piece of old jam jar, I've had a piece of blue and white, there's another bit of pottery, and I'm starting to find some pennies. Here is one. There's one. Hopefully you can see that. Well, it's there anyway. Into the bag. And I've noticed as well, there's another one. So it looks like somebody's thrown some pennies in here. In fact, there's another one as well. There's another one too. There's another one. So, in fact, the hand's going in. Excuse the fumbling, guys. There's a penny. And there's another one. And there's another one. I wish there were pound coins. I do wish there were pound coins. There we are. That's like 4 or 5p in a matter of a yard or two. Which is quite cool.
This is actually a test run for testing
Hi,
out
folks.
Simon's new
You're
computer
right there. You're probably wondering what I'm doing, aren't you?
and new equipment.
I'm splashing. I'm enjoying myself. No, I'm just clearing the river out of tin cans and plastic and rubbish and broken glass as well for the dogs and stuff because it just has to be done. Somebody has to do it at some point, you know. And I'm enjoying myself. And you never know, I might find King Canute's treasure, you see. With a bit of luck. See you later. That was interesting with those pennies. They have obviously been thrown in by someone. Because they was all together. They're still quite new and shiny. There we are. Come on, there we go. This scrap bag's getting quite full, actually. Now, what on earth is that? Piece of metal.
I actually found credit cards and numerous things that were lost by
Plain white pottery.
actually in this video as I found my way going towards the town. And later in the video there was a flood which was quite dangerous, and it was quite hair raising crossing the river because the water came up very, very quickly.
Oh, part of a circuit board. I actually thought that was a toy car.
Yeah, and I thought that
part
was
of a mobile phone
toy
actually
car.
that's
It was
been
a
broken
circuit.
and discarded. So, I've worked my way along quite a stretch, and the golf balls I've had and tin cans and all the other rubbish is unbelievable, really is. And spoke to quite a few nice people who've actually thanked me. They've asked what I'm doing, and if they didn't ask, I told them. And as I said, they've actually thanked me and keep up the good work. Look at that for a teapot spout. Quite an old one.
That was Victorian, that teapot.
And I have noticed that the fines, pottery-wise, are kind of starting to increase. I know that's the leaf. This bag is getting very, very heavy, unfortunately. And further down the river, I saw a water outlet absolutely clogged up with plastic bags and nappies and goodness knows what.
I think it was a storage
And
outlet.
unfortunately,
Actually,
it's not the kind of thing I want to be picking out.
Or stuff that washes down into the drains.
Hello
is
there.
Getting into the river.
There's a big old piece of pottery. Don't have a clue what it is. Not sure if I want that, but I'll take it out the river anyway. There's a piece of jam jar. I've had quite a few pieces of jam jar pottery. Victorian Edwardian jam jar pottery. Good morning, everyone. So it's day 3. Going to be out for a few hours, and down on the floor down there is my haul from the river. Obviously, anything stinky and horrible I chucked in the nearest litter bin where I parked my car, so that was disposed of there. Waste paper, etc., in a recycle bin. So just a quick thank you to everyone that's followed this little journey on the river. A big thank you from myself, Adrian, and my friend Simon. And we really appreciate if you would like, there, like, subscribe there, and ring the bell there. Thank you very much. I'm going to show you my treasures. Okay, in the mole. Okay then, well, as you can see, there's the start of the haul, as it were. Lots of it is rubbish. It will all be recycled. Got a few dead number plates, plastic, bits of more plastic, the start of a whole load of flattened dead cans, very dead cans. And I realise now that it's not the river that was flattening them, it's where they've been ran over by cars and then they've washed down the drains and come into the river from a big drain outlet that I saw. There's lots of old pottery, which I'll come to in a moment actually, a couple of bottles and a haul of golf balls. Quite a few. There's a few golf courses along the stretch of that river, so you'll actually see there's quite a few golf balls there. That's quite an interesting one, bright yellow. That was stuck on the riverbank. It actually says Swixen. I presume that's a bit special in some way. Well, it's special to me because I found it. Coming to bits of old pottery, I've got a very nice teapot spout. That looks quite early. And then there's a jug there, broken jug, broken Victorian jam pots with the lines on. That's why I know the jam pots, because I've seen them in other people's mudlarking videos. I actually used to find these when I was a kid down a little bottle tip that we used to dig on, so quite versed in old bottles and things really. Nasty bits of vicious glass, and I'm so pleased that I've got things like this out.
You carry on, Kev. I'll sing to myself. It's cool.
Recycling at the car park, but these are the few that was left in the bag. So lots of bits of old pottery, guys.
Yeah, look at that lot.
Not sure what to do with that yet. Oh, there's the bank card, which I mustn't show you because it's private. That will be disposed of, because I'm sure they've got a new one now. Not sure what that is. It's a piece of copper or brass. I thought it was a shoe heel at first, but I don't think it is. And then a dead tennis ball. No one's going to be playing tennis with that ever again, because that's going to go in a recycle. And so there you go, guys. Did find a few coins.
Yeah, look at that lot.
Daisy.
Can you believe all that lot came out of the river?
Coins, which you'll see in the video. And then there was loads of tin cans, which I actually pulled out the hedgerows walking back. Can you believe it? On the footpath. Crazy.
And they weren't mine.
Absolutely crazy. Nearly fell over those a minute ago. My neighbour will recycle these for her charity, which is to do with donkeys. And in a minute, I might nip out discreetly and take a picture of her can collection that she takes to the scrapyard occasionally.
Boot and a boot with Ali. How you doing?
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching that. So I'm going to go out now and go on the river to do the last section.
Look at this lot,
which hopefully will be interesting.
All that came out of the river.
I enjoyed looking at my environmental cleanup, shall we say?
Yeah.
And the little bits of pottery, which I actually managed to pull out the river. Okay, thank you very much.
That was the second day. And then the third
then, guys,
day,
I'm back to the river.
This is where the flood came, and this was quite scary.
A mad downpour when I was walking through the footpath to get here. So the river has actually got dirty. I can't see a thing, which is really, really not good. Shame, really. And the water level is rising because I just know it is, I can tell. So I'm going to get back over the river very quickly. But I've just got to show you something, because the there's a tiny little culvert here that was actually fairly clear a minute ago, but now it's got clogged up. So at least I've got a bottle. Got a bottle for the recycling. Got a can, but more exciting is this. And I thought there might be something as we got closer to town. And
bear with me. Oh, shit. Sorry about that.
It is getting quite deep, but
and you did hear me swear then, because I slipped and the water was getting very high.
An old bottle top. So, and it's looking good. to get my hands involved on this one. I'm hoping it's whole because it looks very nice. Yeah, I can see the top cleaning off. Cool. Well, that's nice. I am pleased about that.
That shouldn't be a problem. We just got to get the camera sorted out, guys. So we can look at this
that.
bottle.
That's beautiful.
Just look at this bottle, guys. It was the prize of the entire trip.
I don't think I could stay much longer, guys, because there's a culvert actually empties there, and the water is definitely getting higher. So
yeah, and the water was
I'm worried
rising.
about the resistance as I walk across the river. So
well done, Mike.
Yeah,
well
this
done,
is
mate.
a nice bottle, mates. That is lovely. Look at the rust on it. Never mind. It says, I actually can't read it through the lens of the camera. One moment, please.
Yeah, it's a ginger beer bottle, Kev.
Hammond
Victorian.
fermented stone beer, Birmingham. Now that is well cool. I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with that. That is well cool.
That was the best find I had.
I've got to get over the river, guys. I'm really worried about the height now. It's coming up quite a lot, and it's raining again. So catch you in a bit, guys. This is cool. That is some sort of tray, obviously. Marston's Pedigree Bitter. That'd be nice with a bit of oil on it, hopefully. And the reason I seen that is simply I saw this and decided to recycle. Go on, Mr. Leaf, jump off. Right, guys, I'm definitely going over to the other side of the river. That's going to go over there. And I'm awake. Oh dear, this has got quite deep. I'm sure that. Okay, cool. That's up to my knees, guys. That's how much it rose. Oof, don't like this. This is doesn't look much, but I tell you, the resistance on my legs is quite a lot. So I'd like to fall over in it and go down there. Right. This is very nice. I'm pleased with that.
It was pretty scary, guys, crossing that river. I got to tell you, it was really quite
probably
scary.
Walk upstream and just investigate. I don't think I can get in the river up there because I think it's dangerous, and the water's going to rise because it will come from the parks, and the water will just get deeper. So I can't risk that, guys. I will see you in a bit. Thank you for joining me. Get back to you shortly.
Yeah, and I quite like that tray, actually. It was quite a good find.
There we go. I hope you can see this.
The water started to rise.
There
and it got
is
filthy
a
dirty,
mallard
so I couldn't
and
do
his
much
little
more looking.
lady.
And there's
the
two
male is obviously
ducks.
the coloured one.
And they went sailing down the river like I might have.
That's obviously their disguise when they're sitting on nests and they're enjoying the river. Shame about the water coming up high today, but never mind, never mind. I'm just really happy with that tray. Where'd they gone? There they are. Just happy with the tray from the brambles, and certainly happy with that ginger beer bottle. I think that bank does warrant a poke around, really. Where'd they go? Oh, they're sailing down the river. There we go, guys. Just walking up to my car. Basically, there's an example of how the cans get down into the drains. They wash down the road. They're flattened by cars. And obviously, they're going to go down there because they're flat. Obviously, those leaves have stopped it going here. But that shows you how the cans are flattened by the cars locally. And basically, they get into the watercourse. Thank you.
So that was a mystery of the tin cans all being flattened in the river.
This lady was just wondering what I was doing, filming a tin can on the pavement, and kind of gave me a wide berth. that's quite all right. I wasn't good, but
And the lady thought I was
anyway,
a bit
guys,
nuts.
hope you've really enjoyed the video, and if you're in live chat, I hope you have had a super time. Thank you very much, guys. Regards, Adrian and Simon, and I'm on the way home. Bye-bye.
So I'm back home, and on the way back, I managed to collect a load of tin cans from the pavements, which are in the recycling bag. As you can see, I'm not going to pull them all out because I just wash my hands. They'll go straight over the wall to my neighbour Jill, and the plastic will be recycled. So I had two really lovely finds, which I really like. I've just washed them, and I also had a plastic ball from a hedgerow, which is there. Obviously, it's a doggy's ball. I haven't washed that yet, so I'll probably wash it. And I don't know what I'll do with that actually. Probably recycle it. There's the best find of the day, and I cleaned a lot of the rust off with a scourer. Hey, Dirt Pirates, how you doing? Welcome. On the other side, that's really, really lovely. I like that very much, and very happy that I got that. Oops, Daisy. Let's have a look if there's a stamp on it. No, I can't see a stamp on it apart from the actual trademark. Hammond fermented stone beer, Birmingham. I think that's probably about 1900s, 1890s, 1900s, 1915 period possibly, but really like that one. And then I had this old fellow off the bank and washed him. Quite rusty. I'm not sure of the age. I don't think it's too old, but probably managed to clean a bit more dirt off that, but I don't want to scrape the paint off with a scourer. I got the worst off it anyway. So let's show you the back of him as well. That's quite nice, really. So there we go. The end of a successful hunt, everybody. So again, thank you for joining us, and if you would please like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. And if you ring the bell, that would be even better. Until next time, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So guys, yeah, that was a little trip down memory lane for me. That was my very, very first river walking video. And yeah, I found quite a few interesting bits and bobs, but it was filmed over 3 afternoons, and it eventually did make a hour-long video. So, and Dirt Pirates, welcome. It's nice to see you. This was a live test that we started 3 hours ago, where we've shown quite a few good old videos, finding some of our gold and silver finds from the past. And basically, our friends popped in, so we've just been having a chit chat. So, but this is going to end now. So basically, that's the end of this particular live stream. But we thank you everyone for popping in. And once we've sorted out our camera equipment, Simon's camera and computer equipment, we'll actually be back on. We'll do some good lives where we shout out people's finds again and show all their good finds and everything. So it's been a pleasure, and thank you very much. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Whoops, Daisy. See you all, guys.